So our topic for today is about evaluating texts reflecting different cultures. So this PowerPoint presentation was made by Ms. Crosel P. David, one of the OLCs for this GE 6106. So the main focus for today's topic first is the definition of the text. What is a text? No. Second one would be the definition of cultural text. Third would be the sample texts and their purposes. And lastly, understanding different types of texts. So first off, a text is not limited to something written down. A text can be a film, an artifact, anything in a language and culture that conveys meaning. So it can be also a painting like that, no, as long as it conveys meaning. So cultural texts are those objects, actions, and behaviors that reveal cultural meaning. So one good example for this is some objects that define who we are as a Filipino. So first off, we have different sets of bolo, like that. No, actions, we have bayanihan, no, something like that, and behaviors like being generous, being hospitable. No? So that is what cultural text is all about. So it is not a technically what text like, but it is about the representation of our culture. So that is cultural text. So next topic is about the sample text and its purpose. So number one, an advert is written in order to influence someone to buy. Therefore, it is made to persuade. So first purpose is to persuade or persuasion. Yeah. So number one goal for advertisements is to influence someone to buy more. No, like the advertisements of Shopee, no, or their promos like 11-11, 10-10, 9-9. No, so also you have free vouchers, free shipping. No, so that is made, no, in order for us, no, as a buyer to buy more, and that is persuasion. No, you are persuading someone to buy for more. Second purpose would be a user guide consists of instructions of how to make things runs and how to cook, for instance. It is written to give out instructions. So this is an instructive text wherein, no, we have a lot of videos also, no, and I for one, I have my favorite personal channel called Panlasang Pinoy, because I for one, I don't know how to cook. No, I love to cook, but I am not given this opportunity to cook for someone. No, so and also I am not the cook in my family. No, that's why I don't know how to cook, the simple things like that. But when I live independently, I learned to follow instructions in Panlasang Pinoy. So in Panlasang Pinoy page, you are giving the host there, no, are giving instructions on how to do something like adobo, sinigang, and so on and so forth. So that is the second purpose of text, is to give out instructions. The third one would be a formal business letter is sometimes written to inform us about something. No? So like in the newspapers, no, so we have the local news, the global news, we have there the showbiz news, and so on and so forth. So that is an example of the third purpose, which is to inform us with something more reliable sources. So that is to inform us, or informative text. The next one would be a personal letter can also be written to someone describing a holiday vacation. So in this manner of purpose of text, it is used for describing something, no, wherein it is called later on as descriptive text, wherein you are using your observation, you're using your five senses, like your sense of sight, hear, taste, feel, and so on and so forth. No? So one good example for this also is writing a diary, a diary. So understanding the different types of text. So first we have the persuasive text, that is to persuade someone, instructive text, informative text, and the descriptive text. So first off, we have the persuasive text. Persuasive text is a text that really wants you to do something. And that is in this first picture, which we have the Shopee 11/11 big Christmas sale, free shipping, zero minimum spend up to October 21 to November 11. So in this kind of advertisement, this is a persuasive text wherein we as a seller in Shopee, for example, we want you to do something with your money. So that is to buy more in Shopee using the Shopee app. So that is persuasive text. Also, persuasive text might use the following, which is the repeated words like yung 11/11. Also, the capitalized letters, the exclamation points, and the rhetorical questions. So that is persuasive text. Instructive text is a written text to see or to instruct someone to do something or relating to procedures to be done. The tone of words is commanding and may use formal and direct words. So for example here, as you can see in the picture, so during your visit, please, or you need to wear a face mask, keep your distance, cover your mouth and nose when you cough. No, hand sanitizer is available inside. So as you can see, it is very commanding. No, wherein this picture tells you to wear a mask. So that is in a commanding voice. And instructive text is telling someone to do this, no, or to follow the procedure. So that is in instructive text. So most of this type of advertisements or this posters or this type of procedures can be seen inside the hospitals. No? So madami po tayo yan since right now we are under pandemic. The third one would be the informative text. Informative text is defined as text which contains factual information and step-by-step procedures. So examples of informative text are like this one. We're in a newspaper, you have here the current news, about the local news, about the global, so on and so forth. So this is to inform us with something that we don't know yet. And lastly, we have the descriptive text. Aims to describe a person, things, or events by using adjectives or adverbs to clearly emphasize the description process. So for example of adjectives like you are beautiful. No? So you are describing them or they, no, by using our five senses. Sense of sight, sense of hear, taste, feel. So that is that's the fact or the factors that we are that are needed in describing someone or a thing or an event. So that is descriptive text. So I hope you learned something